Hello everyone, this is Dr.S.MADHURI Paradesi, Associate Professor, Head Department of Law, Sri Padmavati Tirupati. Today we are going to discuss about what is intellectual property rights, how it is going to work in a society. The word property is always closely associated with society, and at the same time property always gives a unique identity to an individual. This is also applicable to intangible properties as well, and economic theory always says that value of property depends upon gap between demand and supply. So what is intellectual property rights? A property which indicated and developed human intellect is called IP. These rights or these properties can be various forms, includes books, artistic works and inventions. So what is intellectual property rights? This is always remember that intellectual property rights is nothing but helps an individual or an organization to protect an application of ideas, informations and in the commercial values. And IP gives legal sense facilities to the inventor to own, sell, lease, license and so on. And intellectual property rights includes patents, database rights, design rights, workshop, particular authorship, and at the same time commercial secrets, logos and so on. So why you need intellectual property rights? It just prevents infringement by the competitors, gives complete rights to the inventor legally and minimizes needless investment in R&D, and it improves the innovation index of a country, helps the inventor to provide licensing agreements to others, and it also gives monetary benefits to the inventor. So what are the types you have in a particular intellectual property rights? Intellectual property is mainly divided into 4 types we can say, that is patents, copyrights, trademarks and trade secrets. So when we want to talk about the particular patent, a patent is used to prevent an invention from creating, sold, used by any other without information. Patents are the most common type of an IP rights that comes from the people's minds when they think intellectual property rights protection. A patent owns even all kind of a commercial and at the same time gives certain kind of a particular property to own, to publish, grant a license for the particular benefits of a particular inventors. So we can exemplarize like Wright brothers, what they have invented airplane, Thomas Edison for the Wright bulb and Alexander Graham Bell and so on. So when we want to talk about this particular US patents, basic thing what exactly they want to give us, US patents always given certain kind of 3 types, utility, design and plant. And when we want to talk about this particular utility, it always gives you the particular identity for the most common people. A utility patent protects the creation, new and improved products, process and at the same time composition matters, machines and all other kind of a particular activities. And we want to talk about the design. Design patent only protects ornamental characteristics and at the same time appearance of the particular products and the structural ways which is to be given. And when we want to talk about the plant products, always we have to remember new kinds of plants that has to be given for the reproduced in a particular way. So this means that the plant has been reproduced by seeds, cuttings and other non-axial means. And also it cannot be separated and at the same time uncultivated. And another part is trademarks. This particular trademarks familiar on intellectual property rights protection. It gives a distinctive sign that allows the consumer to identify the particular product in the particular way of goods and the services. And when we want to talk about this, some examples we can quote, that is McDonald's and at the same time Facebook logo and so on. A trademark can come in the particular way of text, symbol, sound, smell, color and so on. And at the same time, unlike patents, you can say that trademark can protect set and at the same time class of production of particular products and the services instead of just one product or the process. Now let's see copyrights. Copyrights does not protect ideas. Instead, it also covers tangible forms of creations and original work. For example, art, music, architecture works, drawings and or even software codes also. So the copyright owner has an exclusive right to sell, publish and reproduce any literary, musical, dramatic, artistic works, architectural works created by the author. So finally, I can say that in India, there are different forms of intellectual property rights allowing a person, an individual, to obtain protection for their assets. India has actively become part to many conventions and treaties in order to afford international recognition and protection for intellectual property rights recognized in India. Some conventions have led India to introduce new enactments such as Plant Varieties Act in order to give award protection to goods that responds to heritage, agricultural background and fauna of India.